That was in the South. Are you serious? Oh my God.
What about no more shopping sprees?
No more shopping sprees.
No more late night. No more late night. No more love.
All right, y'all. Special episode. We're here to talk about the King and Queen of R&B.
Oh, yeah.
Who takes the title? All right?
Tails. All the way. Tails.
No.
All the way.
Of all time?
I believe I can fly so
All right. Let's start with King. You got R. Kelly.
He's very talented. He has hits. But the reason why he can't ever be king is because Stevie Wonder is king. That's why.
I can rock with that.
Stevie Wonder is 100 years old.
And that's exactly why he is the king, because he still has hits coming out to this day.
No, he does not. Look
Do
up
you-
a recent
okay,
Stevie
hold
Wonder
on.
hit.
Do you not sing happy birthday to you? To everybody's birthday.
Do you not sing Bump and Grind every time you get it on?
No.
When you with your nigga, I don't see
Nothing
nothing wrong. That is Kells.
How you gonna say
Ignition and Ignition remix.
Kells does not.
Superstition.
Kells as just like for the young generation. He's the reason why the trains is full and the traffic on the freeway. All this population overload. R. Kelly is the reason. China went from 1 billion to 2 billion in 10 years because of Kelly.
Because of R. Kelly.
Soon as the R drops, soon as
So let's talk about what the criteria are, because me personally, Stevie Wonder is one of my favorite artists of all time.
Right.
But I wouldn't necessarily call Stevie the king of R&B.
Right.
Because to me, real R&B, if you're gonna be the king of R&B, half your catalog gotta be dedicated to baby making music.
right.
That's not how R&B started, was not baby making music. Let's
How
go
you think it
back
started?
there.
How
You
you-
understand? You all do know R&B stands for rhythm and blues.
R&B stands for wrong black women.
So just rhythm and blues, Teddy.
Even if you go back to the oldest rhythm and blues singers, you know what I mean? You go back to your Otis Reddings and your Sam Cooke, what were they talking about? They was talking about women. Now they had a little more innuendo than we do nowadays.
Right.
Nowadays it's like I'm gonna eat your booty, but
Right.
back then they were still saying some of the same stuff. Like, I want to come over and see you, girl, really meant like I want to beat them cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was listening to Johnny Taylor the other day. He was talking about Jody. Jody's all in my home. Jody, something's going wrong. Jody is fucking his wife. That's what Jody was doing on Johnny Taylor's track. It's not like he was talking about it in the 70s, so you got to skirt around the issue.
yeah, you gotta go around it, but you really was saying the same thing. You feel me? So it was still baby making music.
But I'm still not rocking with Kells being the king of R&B. Not being the king of R&B.
Was it the throwing video?
No, it was him peeing on the little girl that did it for me.
Oh, it was that video.
I can't.
That video.
He peeing on a little girl.
All right, so we can talk about King all day, but we got to move on to the ladies. Who is the queen of R&B?
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, I definitely would have
Whitney.
to agree.
She birthed these bitches.
She can do it all.
birthed
You know what I'm saying?
I hate to say it like that, but everybody look up there.
Whitney Houston over here like Beyonce. Brandy.
Whitney Houston's voice makes it so that she doesn't even have to do all R&B.
Whitney could have been the queen of gospel.
She could have been the queen of anything.
Right,
Anything she
right.
put her mind to, she could have been the queen of it. When
And
it
she
especially
could
the
act
singing.
too. Not only that, she's like, you know what? I'm a great singer. I'm gonna act.
For all this Hillary Clinton shit, she could have been president.
She could have married Barack. Shit. She would have just stopped fucking with Bobby. She could have married Barack.
So besides Whitney, because we all agree that she's number one, besides her, who's fighting for that second spot?
Aaliyah.
Maybe.
Aaliyah?
She could. You know what? I love Aaliyah, and you have a point.
But-
she doesn't. She wasn't around long enough for us
Right,
to find
exactly.
out.
I just knew me and Aaliyah would at least meet, and I would be able to shoot my shot. I didn't know if I was gonna get with her, but I knew I was gonna at least say something to her, like, "Hey, baby girl, you know, baby girl, I'm the man from the big V. My way, baby girl."
No, you know who else though? Erykah Badu in the 90s for sure. Even now, people still know who she is. She's still singing. She's got an amazing classic voice. And her music, you just
want to
vibe
smoke a
to.
blunt to it and just chill up and get some head.
And then she has some kind of juju on her, because every man she meets falls in love with her and then turns crazy.
That's that. Once you taste that and that juice soak into your spirit, it gets into your essence. Nigga.
Turn you into a weird nigga.
That shit
Common,
gonna-
3 stacks, all them niggas turn weird.
I met Erykah at the set of Wildin' Out, nigga. She pulled up with an insert in her mouth. I was like, I was still hit that shit from the back. I was like, she's a fucking queen. She don't use no deodorant. She put crystals under her arm, and that keep her clean. I was like, what the? I was like, I gotta take notes on Erykah Badu, nigga. Like,
Well, let's switch it up. Let's talk about like who is the best group.
Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge.
I'm going. That's my favorite.
No,
group. I don't know if they the
you can't
best.
say Jagged Edge and not say Boys to Men.
I might give it to
Why
Boyz II
not?
Men.
Boys to Men has way more hits.
Them niggas was hella soft.
It doesn't matter, you know they
Them
songs.
niggas
don't
was
you?
hella soft.
You still know they
That
songs.
shit do not work. That shit'll get you ran.
I might give it to a group like New Edition because they spawned so many other acts.
Right,
You
right.
feel me?
Yeah.
New Edition was killer on their own. Then you had, when the niggas broke up, you had Belle Biv DeVoe and Bobby Brown and Johnny Gill.
Okay.
And Johnny Gill, my
Okay.
nigga.
I'll give you that.
I mean, you can keep Johnny Gill, but he can stay or go. I don't really care.
What about Destiny's Child?
Ladies, keep your man at home.
Ladies
Really?
and gentlemen.
All of that. I'm talking about the Writings on the Wall album.
I just
Ew.
feel like
That's for you, nigga. I wouldn't write on
I
my
just feel
wall.
like besides Kelly, it was like the other chick was just replaceable. You feel me? Like,
But Michelle is still out. Oh, yes, she
you
was.
got Beyonce and you got Kelly. Like
And Michelle is in the gospel realm.
Michelle just had a commercial where nobody knew who she
Right,
was.
right. They was like, can you tell Beyonce to come in the commercial? No.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about what really matters. This is what an artist puts out there for the world to hear. All right.
Right.
So who's got the best R&B album of all time?
That's hard.
Many. Oh.
I'm gonna go with Confessions.
But yeah, that's what
You know why?
Usher,
You know why?
yes.
It's big.
Because I was alive. You feel me? I was present. I saw the impact.
Usher
That
had everything
was-
on that
that
thing.
was-
He had hits. You know what I'm saying? He had the yes. You know what I'm saying? But then he also had like the
Come Follow Me,
Superstars
Come
and-
Follow Me
Yeah.
was on
Can't
there.
handle it, nigga.
Can you handle it?
Ooh.
Yes.
So does any of like Beyonce albums make the cut? Does any of like
Yes.
Not on my, not for me.
I think Beyonce is like firmly in pop now. So like it's
That's-
hard to
Yeah,
be like,
and that's the hard part too, because there's so many artists that cross. Because even Usher crosses over to pop.
Right.
So like, if
Yeah,
it's
but
really
he back
R&B,
though.
Yeah.
No, man.
It's real easy for R&B to
Nigga,
cross into
that
pop.
ghetto.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It really is.
You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like before Mike called himself the king of pop, Thriller was an R&B album.
Right.
You know what I mean? Michael Jackson was like, I'm gonna own this shit. You
Right.
feel me? Like
And I'm gonna own the Beatles.
no, but did you
But
know?
that was
And I'm
just
on
getting
Monkey.
ready to say.
Mike had a 20-year run.
Michael Jackson had a lifetime run.
That's
What
what
the
I'm
fuck is
saying.
you talking about? A 20-year run. Michael Jackson been performing since he was 3, nigga.
Hey, somebody get my man. Chill out, B.
That nigga
Chill
died
out.
at 50. That nigga had a 48-year run in the game. What about people who start off pop and then sing R&B? Because one of my favorites, Justin Bieber.
Oh,
Justin Bieber.
Hey, no. Journals?
No, you can do it.
Journals?
But
I
see,
like
better-
him. I
So this
like
is like
him.
Confessions Part 2.
I like him now. I like him now.
well,
Yeah.
Justin Bieber, he's so like, he's just starting to emerge into like R&B. At first it was like hella pop, like you said. So like the stuff that he has put out for R&B, I'm impressed with. I like, you know, I
Still
want to
not
see
rolling
more.
with that shit.
But
What,
I do feel you on
Justin
Justin
Bieber?
That
Timberlake.
JB shit.
You don't like All That Matters, nigga?
All that matters is a jam.
I'm not rolling with
that
Justin
is-
Bieber.
That's because you from Inglewood, nigga. Your pops will beat the shit out of you. Your pops a real OG nigga. Hey, blood. All that Bieber shit in my house, blood.
We forgot to mention Mary J. Blige too.
Ooh.
She had the bangers.
What's the
so-
411?
What is a dancery? What is a dancery?
Nigga, the world may never know. I really don't know. I've really been trying to figure that shit out for years.
All right, y'all, that was another episode of The Cooler. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to All Dev Digital. And let us know in the comments below who you think is the king and queen of R&B. I'd like to thank all my special guests.
Meg Scoop.
Cheyenne, right?
Teddy, right?
And I'm Jon Scarlett. See y'all next time.
Ooh.